As you've done it, first year of Chrome Showcase here at the Auckland Showgrounds. First of all, your impression of how it's turned out.
With the array of vehicles here, with the amount of exhibitors here, with the amount of people that have turned up, I can't say anything negative. It's been an amazing journey so far, and I think we've definitely made a mark in Auckland Showgrounds.
What did you set out to do?
I set out to bring the whole community together, meaning the V8, the hot rod, the muscle cars, the JDM, just everyone together loving their pride and joy, all under one roof and under one weekend, and this has been the one.
Did you think that was going to be difficult, considering, tribalism and all that sort of thing? Don't want to share here, don't want to share here.
Definitely. I thought, within the V8 community, sort of the older demographic has been that they stick with their own ways and their own style. That was definitely a bit of a hard process in the beginning, but until I got that phone call with NZHRA and a few key element people within the hot rod and the muscle car scene, they gave me full support. So that made it so much easier.
Tony, I should say welcome to Chrome Showcase, because in recent times we haven't had a lot of Hot Rod Association shows, have we?
No, they've dropped off a bit. We used to have a national one each year. Having this one here is brilliant, and it also brings a lot of younger people with different types of vehicles, so it's ideal.
We all have to evolve, and you were saying, well, we're having to judge things and things maybe we're not used to judging. How's that going on? Because there's 3 halls of different styles of cars chosen to be judged.
Yep. It's quite different actually, because I know what I'm looking at with a hot rod, but it's a little bit different looking at a Japanese car. The workmanship on some of the Japanese stuff is actually equal or above some of our hot rod stuff. It's really good. The plumbing and stuff that they do is just amazing. That's probably the engine bays and their drivetrains that are mostly different. The bodies are quite standard on some of them, whereas ours are quite different.
So one would suggest that the next AGM you're going back and saying, hey, look, these JDM kids, we need to learn from them.
Well, we can learn from them, yeah. They learn from us, we learn from them, but their workmanship's up there with ours, and some of our hot rod shops now are building Japanese cars as well, and European for that. Hot rods don't have to be in the 30s and 40s and 50s. They can be right through, including modern day stuff.
Well, Martin Bennett, this is something else. Uncertainty. What a wonderful story you've got, that you were a fan of this car and you bought a model kit.
I bought a model kit of the car when I was 13. I worked in my uncle's sports shop, and instead of getting paid money, I would take the kit home and buy kits. And so I had a number of kits, which I still have unbuilt.
Wow.
Right? So, and one of them was that. So they did an article on my shed at home one day, and the lady said, what are you going to do next? And I said, I might build one of these. And I picked the box up and put it down and didn't even think about it. And she put in the article to my wife, well, if you're going to go on holiday, you better do it now, because he's got another plan. And that triggered me to open the box, glue the body together, and that started. 7 years it took to build. The model was so precise, we did the chassis flat. And when we put the body on, it was just all wrong. And like, no. And when we got the chassis and put it on the table, had a 3-degree kick at the firewall. So when we changed the chassis to have 3-degree kick at the firewall, it then came right.
No.
Yeah, and that was on the model.
I bet they don't make plastic models like that anymore.
I bet you they don't.
No.
Don, we're standing in front of your pride and joy. What are we looking at?
Well, it's a self-build. I designed it in my head. It's based on a 1929 Chev guards and cowl, hand-built body. It's called a C-cab because of the shape of the doors. I always liked C-cabs for years, and I've always wanted to build something from nothing. That was basically where it was. And when I turned 70, the wife said, well, if I don't do it, you better get on with it. So we threw 2 hunks of steel on the ground and said, let's start. Everything on there is hand-built. The only thing that was outsourced was I had spinal surgery, and my brother stepped up, took over, did all the preparation on the guards and all that, and he did the paint job. Yeah, it's different, like the lace work on it's old school. Basically you paint it and then you take mother's kitchen curtains and lay it over there, and then you spray the paint and pull the curtain off, and then you clear over it. It's built to drive, like I drove it down from Whangarei on Thursday. We'll drive it back to Whangarei tomorrow. The day I've got a trailer, it's the day I sell it.
Well, I think one of the things I love most about coming to these shows is outside the box thinking. And you have outside the box thinking, Sean, with this amazing, beautiful Austin truck. You got to give us the lowdown on how this came to be looking like this.
Well, this was my grandfather's truck. He bought it new probably, well, it was bought in 52. So he had it on the farm in Te Puke. He was a hay contractor. So I learned to drive this truck when I was, well, this big.
Knee high?
Yeah, picking up hay. Christmas Day, we had to pick up a pad of hay before we had Christmas dinner.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was, yeah. And then it sat in the shed for probably 10, 15 years. I had my eye on it.
Yeah.
And I always said, I want that truck. No, it's my workbench. Granddad died, my uncle took over, and I finally got it. And yeah, 5 years after that.
Second owner?
Second owner, yep.
Family the entire time?
Whole time, yep. We had to sell the farm, so it's all that era's gone.
Yeah.
So I've got something to keep and hand down to my kids, and yeah.
Hey, congratulations, it is absolutely beautiful.
Yep, no, awesome, thank you.
Paul, Batitude is something that we didn't expect to see here at Chrome Showcase. I'm not sure Batman would be so comfortable with an Anglia. Why an Anglia?
Well, an Anglia, it gives you the variety of a race car, nostalgic, and like a Batmobile. So that's why we picked the Anglia.
Do you think the lines give it that sort of bat-like look?
Absolutely, especially when we put the Cadillac tail lights on it. So obviously it's widened, 150 mils. We've had the roof top on it, 150 mils. So it gives you that low sport Batman looking car.
The interior is off the hook. I mean, was that meant to represent what you think Batman would like in a car?
It had to have the wow factor, and obviously Batman, he needs the music, he needs the vibes, so we gave it to him.
Yeah, okay, but looking at that stereo system, that would almost blow the car apart.
Well, yeah, well, that's what it's made for. We had MTX come on board, and they opted to put that music in it, and we play it, and we play it hard.
Why Batman? Why Catwoman? Why the Joker? They're all being represented here. Is this the kid still in you?
Oh, possibly. We've done the Joker. This is the Batman, so we like going with the theme. I'm a bit of a Batman fan, so why not? And it's good to see kids who get involved and they come along and see the Batman and the costumes, and yeah, it just gives you that wow factor. It's just, what's this? It's radical. It's a vehicle that I wanted to be totally different from everybody else, and it stands out.
One would suggest now that you've done the Joker, you've done Batman, let me guess, Catwoman's next.
Or maybe Catwoman, or possibly the Riddler, who knows? It's which one we can have the most fun with.
What does your wife think about this?
Well...
You haven't told her yet, have you?
No. No one needs to know. That's top secret, as Batman would say.
Jess, a pink Range Rover with a 900 horsepower engine sticking out of the bonnet seems to make no sense, but I'm told this is a burnout car.
Yep, yeah, it is a burnout car. Brand new build. We bought the body from Australia, and then my husband went over and built the motor.
But a Range Rover, it just makes no sense. This is not the sort of car you're going to take to the polo.
No, but why not a Range Rover?
But a pink Range Rover?
Every girl's dream is a pink Range Rover.
Okay, Murph, we've had a good look around. So as usual, when we
Takes
come...
a while.
It's, man, as you said, eclectic collection at the top of the show. Okay, time for us to pick a favourite. 2 favourites each.
Oh. Now, people, when I speak to them about cars and I say I like rotaries, they look at me weirdly because they just expect it's V8 or nothing. Well, it's not. I appreciate lots of different stuff. I have a Datsun 1200, which I love, and there's one over there and I'm drawn to it, but a Mazda RX-3.
That's pretty.
This is just sublime. Like, it is in so many ways. I'm sure it's got lots of little mods to it. The engine is a bit of a mod. It's a peripheral 13B engine injected, so that's a little bit different to what it would have been in its original day. I'm not an aficionado so much on them all, but this is just so beautiful and looks so immaculately perfect original from the outside. And the workmanship and the attention to detail on this car is second to none. It is brand spanking new. So I picked this, and
nice rims.
Yeah, Simmons rims, which back in the day an RX-3 was Simmons on them.
Oh.
Or hot wires. Hot wires.
Yeah.
That was the shit.
So this one's like...
It's hot, it's gorgeous, appreciate the detail, the workmanship. Look underneath it, it is immaculate. So that's one. And then I am going to go with a V8. Who doesn't like a Z28 Camaro?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like it's not a standout, but it is a standout.
Amazing, beautiful colour, Z28 with some 572 big block Chevron underneath it.
A PPG green pearl mix.
And I've never seen this car before anywhere. It's got a diffuser on the back, the side skirts carbon fibre, and a little carbon fibre splitter on the bottom of the front there. And you can just look at the detailing and how beautiful these edges are and how well that's all been done. Sorry, I touched it. I shouldn't have touched it. Mate, it's a bit of a standout for me.
Okay.
What do you reckon?
Well, you know what, I love it. But you know with me, engines, things bad.
Yeah, it means nothing.
I like pretty, right?
Pretty.
But there's a car over here, this an Evo 1, like the first of the Evos, right?
Did you know someone that had one?
I saw them. I didn't know many people, really. Yeah, just back off. So you had an Evo, right? You were cool, and they just made such a cool noise.
Right.
And they were quick.
With their pop-off valves and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what that is, eh?
Yeah. So anywho, I like this because it's got really pretty rims.
Right, pretty.
Colours red.
I reckon old mate, whoever owns this, is loving the fact you're calling it pretty.
Yeah, he's probably going, please God, no. But I just love the idea because you know what?
Hey, listen.
You know how you talk about memories and where you have memories
Yep.
of things? That brings back really nice memories of growing up.
Mate, someone has put their heart and absolute soul and a whole lot of cash into this.
So that's my number one, but
Yep.
my number two is way over there. So try and follow us, or we'll get over there because it's something you would never expect I would choose. Do you know what it is? You don't know. You have no idea.
The green hot rod.
Nope.
There you go.
That one over there.
The old the Chevelle.
It's called Big Earn 68. And why do I like it, Murph? I'll tell you, because you'll know exactly why I like it. Come on, why do I like this car?
Because it's got shiny wheels.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
And the colour, it's just cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
But I can't imagine me driving it
No,
at all.
neither can I.
But
Can't
you know,
imagine driving that Evo either, to be fair.
Yeah.
Should we find something that we can imagine you driving? There's a golf cart over there.
yeah. So anyway, lots of very cool cars.
You've said cool a lot.
Well, that means I like being here.